Hey guys, and welcome back here to Born Beautiful here with Amy. If you already do, make sure to take a second, click the subscribe button down below. And without further ado, today's video, as you have seen by the title, is my first anti-haul. I was excited about filming this video for one reason, and that is because lately I've been trying to go down on my spending habits with makeup because I have a bunch now and I really need to use it. Try to use different blushes, different highlights, because lately I've just been keeping up with all the newer ones and forgetting about the oldies but goodies. So I'm kind of giving myself some time to try out all the makeup that I already own that I really haven't really pulled out of the drawers. So for that reason, there's so many new items that are being released every day. It seems like if you go on trend mode on Instagram, literally every day there's something new, and I was just like, I'm not gonna give into the hype for every single product here, which is why we're here, so we could talk about 9 products that I am not going to be buying. Not going to buy. Especially if I make this video, definitely not buying. So the first thing that I'm not going to be buying is the Casey Holmes and Smashbox Spotlight palettes. These are basically highlighting trios, and the reason that I'm not getting them is because they are $35 for every trio. There's 3 trios, and with $40, $5 more, I could get the new Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette. So I don't need both, or more like I don't need 4 palettes. So I'm just gonna go and stick with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So the second item that I am not going to be buying are the Smashbox Cover Shot eyeshadow palettes. That is because they're $29 a piece, or a palette, and there's like 6 of them, and for $10 more I could get like a chocolate bar, like what else, a Rock palette, you know, another palette that gives me more colors, more bang for my buck basically. But if you were interested in these also did kind of remind me to the Milani ones that they released last year, which are amazing. The pigment is great, so there's no way I'm going to be paying triple the price for a Smashbox one that literally looks the same. For the most part, I'm not saying they're copycats, but similar. It's around the same kind of color shades. There's a colorful one. There's like 8 of these, I want to say, and just like I would rather spend $10 on each of these, probably even cheaper with coupons, than spend $30 on the Smashbox one. And that's just my opinion. I feel like I say Smashbox weird. I don't know if that's just me. So the next item that I am not going to be getting this season is the new Too Faced Natural Love palette, eyeshadow palette. This palette does come with 30 eyeshadows, but it does go for $59, which is quite a price to pay for one palette in my opinion. I have so many palettes that basically have all these neutral colors. That's really what they are. That's why the eyeshadow palette is called natural. Unless you have no eyeshadows and you want a natural palette, this might be it for you. But if you're like me, you have a lot of makeup, you probably have over half of these eyeshadows in your collection already. Another con to this is that a lot of them are shimmers. Most of them are shimmers. Don't get me wrong, I love my shimmers, but there's a limit, and having a palette with 30 eyeshadows being mostly shimmers is not the way I'm going to go. But if you did like the Natural Love palette and you were able to get your hands on the Lorac Mega Pro 3, which was $65 for 32 eyeshadows, I say this one's even better. This one actually comes with 2 more shades, but the shades are beautiful. The pigmentation is amazing. It's actually half matte, half shimmers. It's a balance, you know, something that Too Faced did not do with this palette. And I did do a full review. I'll link it up here. I mean, you could still get it on eBay. Yes, it's going to be pricier, but I honestly feel like this palette is amazing if you're looking for a natural tone palette. It has every shade, and every shade in here is so pigmented. Like, guys, if you need a neutral palette, try investing in this one, because from the swatches that I've seen of the new Too Faced one, Too Faced is slacking on their game, and these are beautiful. Let me show you like the black one and this one that's called Glacier. Oh my goodness, look at those colors, and they're very light swatches, but right off the bat you can see the black is pretty good, because we all know that blacks are pretty hard to make. But oh my god, honestly, I feel like this one with swatches that I've seen and everything online reviews is so much more better in pigment than the Too Faced ones. Too Faced is lagging lately. Item number 4 that I am not going to be buying are the new Kylie Cosmetics highlighters. Okay, so these are $24 a piece, which doesn't seem really pricey, but from all the customer reviews I've seen out there, there's some that have been missing the highlighters, there's some that are lacking a crazy amount of pigmentation, some that barely go on. I have already hit hard pan. Like, the reviews are just not good, and customer service at Kylie Cosmetics is practically non-existent from what I've heard. Don't take anything for word. So honestly, I don't feel like taking that risk. If I'm gonna take a risk with a highlighter like this, I would rather go for the Too Faced ones that are $30. Yes, a little bit more pricey, but you get 9 grams, which is still a lot of product. So it's not really that pricey if you think about it in grams. And returns are guaranteed if you don't like it. It's a better known brand. They usually have better quality. The ingredients are better. And bonus, they are also cruelty free. So if I'm gonna take my risk on getting basically scammed or not, I'd rather go with Too Faced. The next item that I'm not going to be getting are the Bite Beauty Prismatic Pearl Cream Lip Glosses. First of all, they're a gloss already. Bye-bye. No. I might consider it if it was like a natural kind of gloss, or maybe kind of a dark color. Okay. But no. They're literally like prismatic metallic colors. Like, there's a gold one, there's like a almost black one, and they're metallic, and they're lip glosses. I don't imagine what I would look like if I ate a sandwich or a slice of pizza while I was on a date with one of these colors. Do you? Maybe if you're a makeup artist, like crazy intense dramatic looks is your thing, then maybe this is it. But otherwise, on a daily basis, I feel like I would never wear this. So it'd be $20 down the drain. Nuh-uh. So continuing on with kind of the metallic theme, item number 6 that I'm not going to be getting are the Molten Metals by Jouer. Now, these are basically pigments. Now, these, in my opinion, are beautiful and you could probably rock them, but the only problem that I have with them is that the pigmentation does not look like it's there. Item number 7 that I'm not going to be getting is another yet metallic lip. This is the new MAC metallic lips. They are priced at $17 a piece, which is not crazy expensive, but okay, come on guys. Are you still on a metallic lip trend? How many of your metallic lipsticks are you actually using? I bet it's not a lot. For the most part, most of us are not really using metallic lips to go out to the mall, to go on a date. Personally, I'm staying away from them for the most part. So I really don't feel like I need these. And in addition, again, I feel like this is a kind of lip cream lipstick. So having metallic lip creams, again, if I eat pizza, if I eat a salad with dressing, I feel like it'll just look weird to have like metallic or maybe shimmer going on in some parts and then the inside of the lips looking white. It's just not my thing. I feel like if you're going to do metallic, do matte, because that way it'll kind of last longer, and when it wears down after you eat, it's not going to look as bad, just in my opinion. We're almost done. Item number 8 that I'm not going to be falling for the hype is going to be the Cheek Parade palette by Benefit that's going to come out one of these days pretty soon. It's almost here. It's going to go for $58, which is hella expensive because I already have the Cheekathon palette. Now let me get into this a little bit more. When you open up the Cheekathon palette, which was also $58 and eventually went on sale, you got the Dandelion, you got Hula, you got Rocketeur, you got Dallas, you got Coralisa. What's going to happen with this new Cheek Parade palette that's coming out? Let me tell you. You're going to have Dandelion, you're going to have Hula, you're going to have Rocketeur. Already 3. Now, these are the 2 that are going to change. You're going to get Hula Light, which for a lot of skin tones is not suitable. It's mostly for very fair light skin tones, so a lot of people aren't really liking it from what I'm hearing on reviews. So personally, I feel like Hoola is already light enough for me, so there's no way I need Hoola Light. And the second shade that they're going to be adding instead of this one is going to be California. Now California, the packaging looks beautiful, like the actual shape that it's going to have in the palette, kind of like a sun. Again, I will leave a picture. It's beautiful, but basically I feel like it's another peach tone, but without the like little kinds of shimmer that this one has. And this one's beautiful, and it does have like a slight glow, so I don't feel the need to have California now, which is going to be like, for my opinion, a shade lighter. No reason. So basically, if you have the Chicoton palette, there's no reason why you would need the Cheek Parade one unless you really wanted Hoola Light, and because you're really light skinned, and if you didn't have the rest. Because honestly, why would you get another one of these? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There's not enough difference between this one. So if you're new to Benefits or trying it out and you don't have any of these, or maybe you just have one or two, okay, go for it. But for me, it's pretty useless. Finally, item number 9 that I will not be purchasing, not be falling for the hype, is the new Emmanuel MUA and Jeffree Star collab. And this is gonna be very, very kind of selfish from my perspective, but the reason why I'm not going to be purchasing this is because as a person, I don't support Jeffree Star for reasons that I'm not going to be going into details, but you know, media's everywhere. You could look up many of the reasons. So without further ado, guys, that's everything I have in this video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you are new, make sure you click the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up so more people can see this video. And without further ado, that's everything I have. Let me know what you think. What are you not getting? What should I get maybe? And yeah, guys, that's everything for this video. Let me know what you thought. I will see you in the next video. Also, Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is on its way, or it's already like the first days. If you want my recommendations, check it out. I will leave it in a card here and in the description box. So without further ado, that's it, guys. Bye.